Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age 2, Random Wanderings Around Town. Anyway, so far, see, this thing seems to be getting recorded pretty well. Of course, I was making fun of the fact that people's voices were kind of echoing back in the previous video, but when I checked it, it seems like the amplification doesn't really record. So I'm making fun of their voices echoing in the gallows, and and the recording, it's not echoing. But yeah.
I should take a trip to the country.
You should take a trip
Pardon
to the
me?
country. I see a crate. I wonder what's in this crate. The crate contains stuff, which we shall take, which we shall inevitably use. What's around here? Nothing. I do know if we wander over here, though, we actually go off the map and find another crate, which contains a fancy poison ring, which, despite how that sounds, it actually doesn't do shit. It's just junk. It's just a fancy hollowed out ring for some noble to carry poison dust to try to poison somebody's drink, because people are douchebags. And we found some gauntlets. Some gauntlets which are much better than our Ferelden field gloves. So score. Alright. We're wandering, we're wandering. Where does this lead? It doesn't link us anywhere, so we'll return to Hightown. This big thing right now is we actually have to get to places before we can actually just fast travel from anywhere on the map. So, page, it's junk. Doctrine of the Chain of Light. It's just random chest. Hey, that guy just took that stuff. It must have been his. But wait, wasn't that berries? No, couldn't be. Who'd be stupid enough to leave loot lying around in the middle of the city? Especially with random adventurers wandering around. You always gotta wonder about that. I mean, do the actual owners of this stuff come back and like, goddamn adventurers taking my shit? Well, that forced us into the chantry. Oh well.
Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me?
The commandments of the Maker. There you go.
My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you.
Nicely put, Varric.
That's my theory, anyway.
And a damn good theory it is.
Those children.
They're just scared shitless of you. That's why they're not pushing these prejudice. Anyway. There you go. Wandering around oversized cathedral, paid with the tithes of people who have been lied to and taught nothing but prejudice and bigotry. Let's see, what's over here? Ooh, the founding of prejudice and bigotry. I mean, chantry. What's this? Locks of the Golden Fool. Apparently we have a new quest. Oh, wait. There's something here. There we go. Looting. Ah, the maker. Click. A lot of books.
Maker's blessing, child. I am Elthina, Grand Cleric of Kirkwall, and I believe you're new to our city. It was a near thing what happened in Ferelden, but in the end, the Maker stepped in.
I hear a lot about the Knight Commander here. What can you tell me?
Gossip is a sin, child.
Since when?
Knight Commander Meredith has an admirable devotion to her duties.
To the exclusion of all else.
It is not my role to form opinions on her character.
Yes it is.
Why are circle mages here kept in a Tevinter prison?
Ah, so soon you take an interest in our problems. The short answer is it was a building. A large one. Should it have sat empty? The Chantry found a use for what was once a horror. It is the nature of men to move on and forget the past. Even your blight will be a distant memory in our lifetimes.
Might want to blend in.
Can I get your benediction?
May the Maker bless and keep you. May his smile grace all the days of your life, and his light guide you to his side.
So let it be.
So let it be.
So let it that I put on my mask in the face of great evil. Well, a greater evil than I. Wait, I'm not evil. Merely chaotic. In many things. Anyway, let's return to Hightown, because we still have more shit to explore.
So, what do you do, Aveline?
You know I'm a guard. Why are you asking?
Ooh, a crate.
I mean,
With gauntlets. Which are actually worse than the
You've heard of
gauntlets
it,
we
I
have.
These are my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
And that's one reason Varric is always going to be in our party. He's always got something funny to say. Anyway, that's where we started this grand little adventure. Robes by Jean-Luc.
Monsieur, Julian.
I'll check out some. 47 armor. Ah. Anyway, what do we got here? Yes, these are all for mages. Ah, a backpack. We'll take that. And we'll sell all of our junk in the process.
Has need of a good tailor.
Yeah, the first time I played this with the Rogue, I completely forgot about there being backpacks to increase your inventory space, like in the first game. I didn't even know there were backpacks. And I had such good loot, you know, I had such good stuff already, I never really bothered to check the shops too well, because most of what they have is crap. And it's pretty funny in the end. Because it's like, I got 50 inventory spaces. Then I started playing as the mage, and I decided to look through the shops, and it's like, oh, hey, there's backpacks. Well, hell.
Buy something.
And then I found out that there were, actually upgrades for... There are actually upgrades for companion armor in some of these shops as well, and it's like, holy shit. I totally screwed up first time through. What do you have, Hubert? You have more magic stuff. You have that. I want that. Oh, yes. Click. Click. You... What's this do? Yes, please. And this guy...
Another Ferelden street rat? Are you here to waste my time, or do you actually have coin to spend?
Actually, my coin and I were just leaving.
Hey, I'm having a bad week. There are few
No
Fereldens of
excuse.
means in Kirkwall. Forgive me.
Are you an armorer? A weaponsmith?
My stock is varied. What all my wares have in common, however, is quality. Only the best for my distinguished patrons. See for yourself. I trust you are well satisfied with your last purchase. I don't offer it.
Hey!
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
What if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name?
I only advertise the truth. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done?
Was he supposed
I
to be-
can arrange it for you.
He's supposed to be
Take care,
fiddling
Hawk.
with his mustache.
Don't get dead.
I don't plan on getting dead. I plan on making dead. Ah, Rune of Lightning. But we have rather limited funding at the moment, and not very many weapons that actually have, yeah. Anyway, one thing I do want to do is I want to go to the Black Emporium, which, well, basically came with the Steam version. At least the Steam version I got somehow. Anyway, this place is actually... I'm probably going to be coming here every once in a while. Some kind of... shriveled corpse or something.
Places, everyone.
Now, most of the stuff doesn't really... We want this. Discarded weapons and armor. Yoink. See ya. The rest of that stuff, I really don't care about right now. Anyway, we do have to... we'll save that for later. Now we need to go to Lowtown so we can start branching out from there. And also, since we're in Lowtown... Oh, my
Being a
Kirkwall.
guardsman seems like a better life than being a soldier. Oh.
Take back our streets. Ferelden Rift.
My brother's a
Prejudice.
soldier. It's all about taking land and serving some king you've never met. Guardsmen.
What does this guy got?
They...
Well, we don't need Sir Wesley's shield. That's pretty worthless since I'm not a rogue. That is for a rogue. Now this, I could actually make use of. I just need more constitution. That's for a mage, which I am not. That's crap. That requires level 5. And other than that, this guy doesn't have much.
They protect people. They
Oh,
make their lives better.
Christ, he's an Antivan.
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Still up
My.
to old tricks, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still working for that brutish thug, Mirren. Things have been going well since then?
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
And now we can also order elf fruit potions. These are awesome. They are much more powerful. They're 20% better than regular healing potions. And
Ooh, I wonder if they sell shoes.
okay, that was random. And they also heal an injury, but mainly it's the fact that they heal more that is why I like them. That and making potions is, well, you can readily make a bunch of potions.
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless treasure. From the highest heights of Mount Davros is travel. A pouch of Andraste's ashes.
I remember that.
Verified by the scholar Genitivi. These ashes cure any ailment and provides virility in more intimate matters. Do I have a volunteer?
I'll try.
Just a small pinch, Sirrah. There you...
Anyway. Thrice bound. Oh, dual weapon. Guy trying to... What the... Oh. You, sir, have nothing of value.
My God.
Wait.
It's gone.
Cured by the Maker himself.
So the guy's actually...
That's enough. Clear out, you charlatans.
Oh. Quest.
Calling those swindlers nab goes straight to the Carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
Jevon takes no notice of these thieves.
No one cares as long as they keep to Lowtown and the docks. No one except guards on the street, that is.
Oh, so it was stay. I was about to say, it's like, wait. It did seem a little weird, though, that they're kind of just divvying out the, prophetess's ashes. Alright, sir, apparel shop. What do you have? Huh. Well, I'm not a mage, so I can't make use of any of this stuff. However, you... Ooh. Backpack and an armor upgrade for Varric. Pricey, but I'll take it. Alright, now there's import shop right there. We'll go there in a second, but new surfacer.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
You just stumbled on this? Can't say I'm surprised. Bloody fools.
A random delivery for 50 silver. And you don't have anything of worth. I already checked your useless shop. we'll actually talk to Sergeant Joanna.
You hear about the Amaranthine traitors?
Who?
Some harebrained nobles in Amaranthine were conspiring against the Warden Commander. A truly stellar idea, if you know anything about him. We caught most of the conspirators, but a few fled by sea and came here. We're offering a bounty.
Tell me what I need to know.
Here's a list of names and descriptions. Anytime you end one of the bastards, let me know and I'll reward you.
You
Better act
are
fast,
one
though.
ugly
We're
bitch,
looking for them too.
but you're gonna pay me, so you're gonna pay me to murder people. That's good enough for me. Anyway, let's stop in, unlock the Hanged Man for fast travel, and take care of a quick talking sequence with Varric.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Well, we have a lead to a side quest. Hooray. Which, coincidentally, will also get us a new party member. Ooh. The History of Kirkwall. Chapter 1. Oh, wait. Treasure chest. The Shawl of the Dales whatever. Deuter. A ring and an injured Maleficarum. Alright, people, get out of my way. Just let me walk through. Okay, we've looted the Hangman. Found another item for random delivery.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch.
Let's see now. Okay, now we can go to Darktown if we want, but we're gonna head back to Lowtown.
You show admirable
Okay.
restraint, Bethany.
For a mage, you
We
mean?
need to go back up
I
here.
could also say for a hawk. But yes, for a mage.
You have a sword. Why aren't you killing someone right now?
Fair point. But I can put my sword down.
Believe me, I have tried.
Oi, let's not start with that again.
Will everyone please just step back?
Don't worry about the donation
My mother's
box.
in labor. The baby's come early.
Tell her to close her legs next time, then. Like we should care that your mother's in labor.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sirrah. You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
We would never turn someone over to the Templars, mistress. Never.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
I can hardly blame him.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern.
Actually,
If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
Please, my mother. Don't let her lose another baby.
Everyone in
Oi.
your turn.
you know, actually, I noticed when I played Dragon Age on Xbox 360, so I've been using a save game generator, and I selected basically it was a save game of my elf mage / arcane warrior.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Look, we're Ferelden's just trying to keep out of the Templar's sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Maker bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Yeah. It's basically made up the save game of pretty much, what was I? The Elven Arcane Warrior, or whatever it was called. But yeah. And I was actually wondering from the options, if Anders if Anders died, who would he still be in this game? Well, like, how would things work out? Because there's two guys in where in the story that Anders is involved in, and if both of them died, I'm gonna have to check that out later. Oh, hey, an armor stand. Maybe I can actually find something to wear. Oh no, just a Kirkwall shield. Here, have a short bow. That. Yeah. Oh, hey. Have some armor upgrade for Miss Tank. Yeah, the beginning right here. These first few videos are just gonna be me running around aimlessly, looting random crates for moth-eaten scarves. That goes to Darktown. Ooh, there we go. Some spindleweed. I do like crafting in this game. You basically just find a source of crafting material, and if they can find enough, then you just start buying stuff up. None of this, alright, I gotta go find a place where I can either buy or scavenge or, you know, the evil mushroom of deep darkness or whatever, so I can make this poison.
I'm sorry. I wish we could do without places like this. I really do.
Yeah. You know, I've never really liked elves anyway. For the most part. As a general rule,
How is your wife doing?
I usually never play as elves. I don't know. I think it's just a D&D thing. Back, I would never play as an elf for the simple fact that they, well, I've never seen these guys here before.
Not a step closer. No refunds on the ashes, friend. If the Maker doesn't favor you, that's between you and him, isn't it?
I've never...
Don't say I didn't.
Attack! Damn it! Don't you drink potions? Alright, there we go. They're dead, Jim. Stalker's Boar High. Oh, it's more... That was one thing I have noticed about the mage so far. There's no arcane warrior in this one, or arcane knight. And I don't know, that just really kind of makes me sad, because those guys are badass. It's a mage running around with a sword and blood dragon plate, whooping everybody's ass left and right. Well, magical eldritch vortexes whip around him and devour corpses, and maybe I'll pick up Dragon Age and LP that as well. We're back with my dog and random stuff in...
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter. He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Come on, let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball.
Poor thing. Maybe he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often.
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
And there's my dog. My dog. Anyway, we have special deliveries. Tome of Mortal Vessel grants 1 or more attribute points. Tome of Technique grants an ability point. A bunch of stuff. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Read the letter if you want. There's another letter. Okay. We need to carry these with us. I need more constitution. That's for a rogue. Well, if you're a rogue. Oh, no! Give me my junk back.
What is that stain? Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him. I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Why not?
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in short pants, lad. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will.
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Yeah, he's a jackass. Hey, Bethany.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father. She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver. It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
Unless we somehow turn Gamlen into an upstanding citizen, what's done is done.
Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice.
Dice.
Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
Gamlen couldn't have just sold himself and saved us all the trouble.
Can you just imagine him sweeping and scrubbing for some Tevinter matriarch? Seriously, though, those scum have no right to our family's things.
Dice.
We should break in there. Get the will for Mother. I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
A noble estate for dice. Anyway. Hindsight. Boots of the Frozen Waste. And Hater's Razor. Yes. I have a giant razor on my back now. Alright, let's... let's see. Gamlen's to... let's hit up, Lowtown real quick. If the game loads. Come on, your graphics aren't that good. It's not like there's necessarily that much detail to the environments. I mean, come on, you used the same room probably about... I think there's maybe 10 or so, I don't know. There's only a few dungeons. Anyhow. Ah, coterie. I forgot something. Oh. Ah. I can up my constitution. Let's see. Scythe. I use, my good sir. Need a willpower dump. And need to learn Hail of Arrows. You can learn Assault. And Firestorms would be good. Alright. There we go. Oh!
Maker, take you!
I think I got blood on my coat.
What? No one's gonna spawn behind us?
Ferelden's free market. All shims are the same down here.
Anyway, you know, now that I think about it, I've probably been recording for a good long while now, so we're gonna leave it off here. So, see you when I come back. Later.